Alright, so here's a question I get all the time is, why can't I wheelie? You know, like they got like a 600, or I mean, I've even had people with boosters tell me, like, why can't I wheelie? I'm doing everything you're telling me to do, but I still can't wheelie. And the answer to the question is more throttle. I mean, plain and simple. It's just, obviously you got to compromise as far as your bike size for wheelies. So like if you have a 250, you're gonna have to give it a lot of throttle to get it up, usually, especially in like second gear or so. Like if you go down to first, you're not gonna have to give it as much throttle. But seriously, the answer to the question, why can't I wheelie, is, I swear to God, it's 9 times out of 10 they're not giving it enough throttle. And if you're not giving it enough throttle, then the bike doesn't have enough power to lift up the front wheel. So I mean, I've done wheelies on, the smallest bike I've ever done a wheelie on, besides like pit bikes, which is like a 110, is a CBR 250R. It was like a 2012, and that bike was, it's a little tough to get it up, but it can definitely be done. You just, like I said, you gotta give it more throttle. So, you know, like I'll give you an example right here. Like, okay, I'm in second gear, so I'm gonna give it some throttle. Okay, so I'm giving it throttle. It's not coming up, so give it a little more throttle. It's gonna come up a little more. Now I'll give it even more throttle. And it's really coming up then. I mean, I wasn't even in balance point there. I'm just kind of chasing it out. But the answer to your question is probably, if you're wondering why you can't wheelie, you're doing everything I'm telling you, but you're just not giving it enough throttle. Like, that's just plain and simple. Like, now don't go out there and loop your bike, just fucking ripping the throttle like an idiot. Which is like, if you're there and like you're getting the pop-up, but you're not getting like the distance because you don't have the height, so you're chasing them out like really slow like that, like you just, you know. So the answer, like I said again, is going to be more throttle 9 times out of 10. If you're getting the clutch to pop where you're popping the bike, it's just, that's just it. If you're not popping it high enough, then you're just not giving enough throttle, plain and simple. So with that being said, try gradually going more and more throttle, because like I said, you don't want to just go out there and like rip it full throttle in first gear on like an R6 or something like that. Because I've had a lot of people on R6s say, why can't I wheelie, man? I'm doing everything you're telling me, but my bike just won't come up. And it's not your bike. I guarantee it's not your bike. I guarantee it's you not giving it enough throttle. And gradually go out there and give it more throttle. Okay? Don't rip it. Just gradually. Alright, I'm gonna do a stand up just for the fuck of it. Oh, I don't think I can make this corner. Nope. Alright, so yes, more throttle. This, that.